Hello friends, welcome to our session on streams in Java. The agenda for today's session is what are streams, different types of streams, reading data, and reading and writing data to files. So, Java streams. So, let's start with what are streams. In a Java program, the input and output is performed through streams. A stream is an abstraction that either produces or consumes information. And a stream is linked to a physical device by the Java input output system. Um, in the stream based input output is defined in the java.io package, and Java also provides buffer and channel based input output defined in java.nio and its sub packages. So this is what we can speak about streams. Streams is nothing but from the source data is being transferred to a program in the form of an input stream, and process after the processing the output is provided in the form of an output stream which goes to the sink. So the travel of data from the source to the sink is it is in the form of streams, and we have two streams, input stream and output stream. The data is taken in the form of input stream, and data is provided to the sink in the form of an output stream. So we can see that in this diagram. In this diagram, the stream source, the source can be anything. From the source, data is can be taken in the form of an array or a collection or as an input output channel, etc. So stream from the source goes to the program, is taken to the program where different number of number of operations can be performed. The operations like filtering, sorting, type conversion, mapping, etc. can be done on a particular data. So data from the stream to the program comes in the form of an input stream, and after the processing or the operations from the terminal operation, we get an output. The output goes to the so sink in the form of an output stream. So from the output stream you get the result, that the operational result, which is an aggregate result like count, sum, or collecting a collection, etc. That is the result, and it comes out in the form of an output stream. So input stream is the data being sent to the program, and what comes out from the program is the output stream. So this is what is stream pipelining. Now, different types of streams. We can divide it basically into two. They are byte streams and character streams. Now, the byte stream classes in java.io. Now, any data in a Java program, the processing happens and the data is compiled and converted into byte streams. And so, the byte stream, when it is used directly, then we can for data inputting or taking in the data, we use input stream, and from after the processing, what you send out is in the form of an output stream. So this any data can, for inputting the data, you use input stream. So we can see that in the diagram over here. In the input stream, can the base, these are the most important of the streams. We can even keep adding things into it as the versions get added. We can add many things into it, but these are some of the basic things in streams. So in input stream, an input stream can be divided into byte array input stream, file input stream, then filter input stream, object input stream, piped input stream, sequence input stream, and string buffer input stream. Here again, the filter input stream can be divided into buffered input stream, data input stream, line number input stream, and pushback input stream. So input stream is data collection, and depending on the data we can divide it into the different types of streams can be used. Now again, the yeah. Now we come to output stream. In the output stream, we can divide it into byte array output stream, file output stream, filter output stream, object output stream, and piped output stream. Here, depending on the data, if it is a data is a file data, you can use file output stream. If it is a byte array, then you use byte array output stream. And process data is object form, then it's an object output stream, and piped output stream, dependingly. And then filter output stream, again we can divide it into buffered output stream, data output stream, and print stream. So depending on our requirement, we divide the streams into these many kinds. So here, when it is the data is in byte form, only we use these streams. And next we come to the character streams. When we are using character data or string data, that is when data is transferred in that form, it is then that we use the character streams. The character streams can be again divided into two, reader and writer. That is for inputting the data we use reader class, and for the output we use the writer class. For reading the data, we can have the reader can have many subclasses. They are the buffered reader, char array reader, filter reader, input stream reader, piped reader, and string reader. Here again, the input stream reader is an important one because it's used for converting an object data type into the character data type. And similarly, for in the output stream also, we have the output stream writer, which is used for converting the object data type into a character data type. This again, just because though we have the byte streams and for byte data and character streams for character data, if there is no calculations or any other such processes happening, then it's better for using character streams, because character streams they function better. The readers and writers classes, they function much more better than the byte streams. Then here again, we have buffered reader, char array reader, filter reader, input stream reader, piped reader, and string reader. And buffered reader can be divided into line number reader, filter reader, again pushback reader, and input stream reader we have the file reader. For reading from the files, on reading and writing the files, we use file reader and file writer. And there again, for writer class has got the subclasses that they are buffered writer, char array writer, filter writer, output stream writer, piped writer, print writer, and string writer. And output stream writer is again can be divided into, we have the subclass is file writer. So these are the character stream classes. Now we'll come to the reading of data. We'll understand more about the streams and the data, the classes when we use a program, because when we do the programs we'll be very clear about it. For reading a data from the data source, data source, for example, let it be a file. Then data is taken in as bytes. Then it goes in the form of it, and the data is taken in the form of bytes. Then it comes to the input stream, and from the inputs we use the input stream, and it goes to the Java program. Then similarly, reading works with an input stream and reads characters. That is, when an input stream has to get converted into character. That what happens is that from the data stream bytes are being passed. That is a file. From a file, data is taken in the form of bytes. Then we have the input stream reader. From in the input stream reader, it uses the input stream reader to convert these byte streams into character streams, and the character streams are being read by the Java program. So we use input stream reader to convert the byte streams into character streams if the program has to read characters. Now a buffered reader prefetches the characters into a buffer for performance. Here, from the source, that is the file, byte streams are being converted to character streams. So from the byte stream, you use the input stream reader to convert it into a buffer type, and from the buffer, the character stream, it's because input stream reader always converts it into character format. So it's been sent to convert it into the buffer format, and from the buffer, the character streams are used, and it is read by the Java program. So this is how we can read data in different ways. Now, reading and writing to files. This is a pictorial representation. So, reading, we'll see reading from a file. Reading from a file is like taking in bits of form, that is of data, that is um, from a file or from a source. Different files are being used, taken. So let it be like b1, b2, b3, b4, b5, b6 and b7. So the data is being taken from the file, from this rack, and being sent. So that is how the data is being read, that is in the form of bytes. And next we come to writing to a file. Writing to the file also, after the processing, the same for in the same way, the data is being sent to the source. So reading is for reading from the source, and writing is writing to the sink. So it can be reading from a file and writing to a file. So read from one file and write to another file. So we'll see a program of reading and writing to a file. The simple program. So let's see a simple program in Java to read the data from a file and write it to another file. Here, import java.io class read write file. The name of the file is read write file. So we save it in the form of a Java file, read write file.java. When we write the main method, which throws IO exception, because there are chances that there is an input output exception happening over here, because we need two arguments, and if the arguments are not given properly, then it has to throw this function has to throw an exception. So int I, if args.length not equal to 2, then you have to print copy file usage copy file from 2 return. So the exception would be thrown, a message would be thrown. Otherwise we create true objects. The file input stream object is equal to, in the try with classes format we are doing it. So in the try with classes, file input stream fin is equal to new file input stream args of 0, and file output stream f out is equal to new file output stream args of 1. Here in this try block we use the do while loop. I is equal to fin dot read, you read the data, and if I not equal to -1, f out dot write I. So when it is not -1, till it's not -1, you write it. You write the data. And while I not equal to -1, that is till there is data in the stream, it will keep writing. And if there is any exception, then IO exception would be caught. So the do while would work, and we read from the input stream, that is the argument 1, that is the text file from where the data is being read, and argument 2 is the second argument is the file to which you have to write. So you'll read from one file and you will write to the other file. So this is what is our program. And here I have written text1. I have created a text1.txt, and it's been saved in the same folder, and I have written hello all. This is my first program in writing from one file to the other. So this is the note that I have written in text1. Now just see the output of the program. I go to the folder and I say Java C read write file.java, and then I would say Java read write file text1.txt and text2.txt. Text1 is something which I have already created and saved. Text2 is something which I have not created, but then when I do this, I don't get any answer over here, but just see this in the folder NOV, I get text1 and text2. Text2 is already created, and text2 will also contain the same contents as that of text1. So it gets automatically created, and in that data from text1 is being copied to text2. So this is what is the program. We have read from one file and written to another file. This is just one program. We have to do many programs, only then you'll be able to understand the streams in a better way. So that we'll be doing in our regular sessions. And then if you think this session is good enough, then please like, share, and if you think that it's good enough and it's good enough to subscribe, then please press on the bell button and subscribe it. So thanks for attending our session on streams in Java. Thank you.